Greetings YouTube, and back again with another Tonex video. Really quick one today. I had someone hit me up in the comments wanting to know about the Tonex's capabilities to be able to run into the effects loop of an amp and how to do that properly. So today we're going to run through that real briefly. We'll do a speed run. Just quickly though, if this is helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. That helps the channel out heaps and pushes the video out to more people, which is always a good thing. Now, the reason why you might want to do this is if you've got an amp currently with an effects loop, what you can do with the Tonex is plug it into the return of the effects loop and then use the speaker in that amp as your monitor. So if you're playing a gig or whatever, you're playing at home and you want to have some actual volume instead of headphones or using studio monitors, it's a really good option to be able to do that so you can hear yourself a little bit better in the room, because it feels a lot more natural hearing an amp in the room than it does obviously studio monitors or, like I said, in headphones. So let's go have a look now to see how we do that. All right, you ready? Let's go. So first step, power it up. I'm just going to use the USB for it. Then what we want to do is hold the Alt button down for 6 seconds. The lights will flash once, and they'll flash again. And then the center knob, the one that says mid, we want to turn that all the way clockwise till it turns red. Excellent. So what that's done now is bypassed all the cab models. So then in future, if you go back to use the pedal and you want to use it in headphones or via USB or through monitors or whatever it may be, change it back so then all your cabs come back. Otherwise it's going to sound like a fizzy mess, and we do not want that. Step 2, plug your guitar in. Step 3, plug in another lead for the output of the pedal. Next step, we are going to plug that lead into the effects return of the amp. In this case, we're using a Boss Katana Gen 2 100 watt. Into the effects loop. Then what you want to do is turn your amp on, obviously find a volume that is suitable to your environment, and then turn it up a bit louder. So then, and the Tonex still works the same as what it always does. So if we change, happy days. So the reason why we plug it into the effects return of the amp, basically by doing that, we bypass all the input EQ section or the input drive section. So then all we're actually using in the amp is the power amp section, which is just going to give us the volume. So by bypassing the cabinets in the Tonex, we're using the cabinets, in my case, in the Katana. We're also using the EQ section in the Tonex, bypassing the EQ section of the Katana. So all this is really doing is giving you a viable option for an FR type cabinet for live use if you've already got an amp on hand that has an effects loop in it. Doesn't take a lot of effort. It sounds relatively good, to be honest. I've only had a quick muck around with it now, but it does the job. It's loud and it sounds good. But anyway, that was that. If that does help at all, like I said, please consider liking and subscribing. That'd mean the world to me. If there's any other Tonex tips or stuff you want to learn about or know about from some hack at a garage in Australia, please reach out, let me know. I'm always looking for videos for ideas because, you know, it's hard to come up with stuff sometimes. Oh, quick one, new guitar day. Gibson SG Tribute, my first Gibson, so I'm very happy with this one. But anyway, peace out, see you next time.